Hello, and how's it going, Elder Scrolls Nation? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest Bethesda Games Studios news. The bit of news that we're going to be talking about today is something that I found that may confirm that the Elder Scrolls VI will take place in Hammerfell, or at least Hammerfell will be in the game, and at the same time, the same very thing may confirm that the Redfall trademark is indeed Elder Scrolls VI related. Now, while this is all speculation, it is confirmed, or at least the information is legit, because again, it is from the US Patent and Trademark Office. Of course, I'm always digging into the ZeniMax and Bethesda trademarks. And like I've been saying, and like the community has been saying for a long time, I believe that the Elder Scrolls VI will take place in Hammerfell and High Rock. A lot of people saw the trailer and they think, oh, this is Hammerfell. Some people think, oh, it's High Rock, and they're arguing and throwing big rocks and hammers at each other. But I'm like that taco commercial girl, and I say, why not both? I think that the Elder Scrolls VI will push the boundaries, like Todd Howard has been saying for a long time when it comes to next-gen, open-world Bethesda RPG games, and that it will take place in two regions, both Hammerfell and High Rock. And as always, I'm gonna record my screen to show you my findings, that way you can see the information for yourself, so you can see that my full of shit meter is always running at 0%. And at the same time, I want to protect myself from people who are full of shit and who want to take my videos down to try and hide the truth from you. But you know what? You know what I have to say to those people? Fuck you. Now anyway, let's get to the news. So here it is. The Elder Scrolls VI Redguard, maybe, question mark? Either way, this is abandoned. Now, this is going to be a trail of trademarks that I'm going to show you that begins way back in March of 2011, with Redguard being filed. And of course, what do you think Redguard has to do with? It's obviously Bethesda related and obviously Elder Scrolls related. Now, people have seen this way back when and have speculated on maybe it was Elder Scrolls Legends related, maybe something with ESO, or maybe Elder Scrolls 6 even way back then. Of course, I wasn't around to dig into these trademarks back in 2011 or even 2014, but I am now, so I got a lot of making up to do. So let's destroy this shit. So as you can see, it's obviously a Class 9 video game trademark. Redguard obviously tells us it's related to the Elder Scrolls and thus Bethesda, and you can see that no statement of use was shown, meaning that the game was not finished at that time. Now, Redguard was cancelled in 2014, or at least a trademark was abandoned due to Bethesda not having the game completed by 2014, but they wasted no time and filed it again that same year in 2014. But yet again, look what happened. The Redguard trademark was cancelled and abandoned this year, in fact, in January of 2018. For, again, no statement of use was proven. Bethesda did not finish this Redguard game, or whatever it is. They did not get it done in time, and they did not prove to the US Patent and Trademark Office that they had enough intellectual property and products related to the Redguard trademark to fulfill their use in owning the trademark. But this isn't where the story ends, because I got a diamond shovel, bitch, and we're gonna dig deep. So here we are again, another Redguard trademark, different serial number, but for the same thing, which I don't entirely know why that is. That's pretty interesting. Chances are one of these may be related to the Canadian Trademark and Patent Office. All of the different countries' patent and trademark offices work together, but they do have different ID numbers. Like the Canadian one has different ID numbers than the one from the United States. That's what I'm guessing this is exactly. But of course, there's no reason to actually dig too deep into this abandoned one, because it's the same thing like the other one. It's just another non-statement of use filed trademark. But now we get to where stuff gets interesting. Actually, not yet. There's one more. There's a third one. There's a third Redguard trademark that expired or got canceled the same year, January of 2018, this year. But now, like I said, this is where things get super interesting, because Redfall. Look at this shit. Redfall was filed the same year that the Redguard trademark was canceled. Coincidence? I think not, because look at the game. Look at the trademark name. They both have red in it, damn it. Red! Look at the word red! Do you see it twice? That's a coincidence? No! Fuck you, that means something. And the fact that Redguard and Redfall and Hammerfall's not a thing, but Hammerfell is, Redfall is a thing, Redguard, Redfall. I'm just gonna keep saying names until I look like I'm a crazy person standing on a street corner, damn it. I think there's a connection here. Now, all crazy bantering aside, it is a pretty crazy coincidence, even though this is all speculation, that the Redguard trademark was filed and renewed since 2011 all the way up to 2018, and now all of a sudden the Redguard trademark is forgotten about and not filed again after it's been filed over and over been renewed over and over for 6 years, now suddenly the Redfall trademark pops up? Coincidence? I think not. Now when you take this into combination with my videos where I broke down the Starfield trademark and showed evidence that it may have been delayed and was originally supposed to have been released in 2016 or 2017, maybe the Elder Scrolls 6 was originally going to be called Redguard, but they changed the name to Redfall, or Redguard was a code name, something like that. But in my honest opinion, Redguard would be a fucking horrible code name because we all know it's Elder Scrolls 6 related and would take place in Hammerfell. Now like I said, this is all speculation, but the Redguard trademarks and the Redfall trademarks are not speculation. This is real evidence from the US Patent and Trademark Office. But I believe that because of how the Redguard trademark was held for 6 years and then all of a sudden forgotten about and here comes this Redfall trademark, I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that the Redguard trademark was the Elder Scrolls 6 and the Redfall trademark is as well. So what does that tell us? It tells us that this Redfall trademark is almost certainly Elder Scrolls 6 related and is the continuation of the Redguard trademark. And at the same time, it almost certainly tells us that Hammerfell will be in the Elder Scrolls 6, which goes kind of along with what myself and the community have been saying, which is that the Elder Scrolls 6 will take place in both High Rock and Hammerfell. Two very large regions, packed of content, packed of quests, and packed of immersion! Todd Howard! And as always, I want to know what you have to say about all of this. Do you think the Redguard trademark is Redfall? Do you think Redguard and Redfall is Elder Scrolls 6? Do you think things are things? Let me know down in the comments below, and if your comment wins the internet, it may get featured in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay in the know about Bethesda Game Studios news, next-gen gaming news, and the most controversial gaming news, because a lot of people are trying to keep me from bringing you the news, but nothing will stop me. I have 556 pieces of cheese in my inventory, and I'll eat all of it if I have to. And follow me on Twitter for the latest updates about the channel and Bethesda and random shit about me, and check out my Twitch channel, where I have recently reached Twitch affiliate, and I will soon have a weekly streaming schedule once I can adjust to daily YouTube uploads. And if you want to have your hand in building future content and standing like a warrior amongst the community by defending the channel from bullshit video takedowns, then consider subscribing to the community on Patreon, where you can earn unique and awesome awards. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when I dig into a trademark that exists solely because Todd Howard loves pretzels and filed a trademark just about his love for pretzels.
Bye, have a great time.